It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Vibrant Forest Brewery. And this is a can of the Umbral Abyss Imperial Coffee Stout. This beer is coming in at 11.5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Dead excited for this one. Really excited. So, without further ado, I'm going to get this out into a glass and see what we get. I like the branding. I like the artwork on the can. If you think Vibrant Forest, there is a tree. That's definitely a tree on the front of the can there. But it's a very kind of like unique. If you were to see this beer on a very busy can shelf or bottle shelf in your bottle shop, then you're definitely going to be able to see that it's Vibrant Forest on the can. And I like that when I go into a bottle shop. I like to go, oh yeah, there's so-and-so brewery, there's another brewery. There's Vibrant Forest, we'll have some of their beers, we know they're good. Branding is so important for a brewery. Well, look at that. I'm not going swimming in the sea in Spain anymore. Look at that. Oof, good. Bite your legs off, wouldn't he? Right, let's get this out into a glass, see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Jet black liquid pouring from the can. Oh, look at that. Wow. Absolutely wow. Jet black beer in the glass, 2-finger tan coloured head, small amounts of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. The body looks viscous and thick and lovely and oh. We're about to go into British summertime here. And ideally, I'd rather be sitting next to the fire with a log fire lit, drinking this Imperial Stout. But at the same time, even in the middle of summer, you could enjoy a Russian Imperial Stout when the sun goes down. Get to about, I don't know, maybe 11, maybe midnight, 12 o'clock at night on a summer's evening. Pour yourself a Russian Imperial Stout and it'll still taste just as good as sitting next to that log fire. Because especially if you're drinking this beer in the UK, there's only so many nights in a year where you're able to sit in your t-shirt and shorts till 12 o'clock at night. There's literally a handful of nights that will happen. Normally by 9 o'clock you're reaching for a jumper or a hoodie or a pair of jeans or something. So you can really drink this beer all year round. It's just picking the times. I mean, I wouldn't want to be sitting there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the baking heat drinking a Russian Imperial Stout. I'd rather be drinking a lager. But there's still times, what I'm trying to say, there's still times in the summertime where you can drink a Russian Imperial Stout. Let's get the aroma. It looks incredible. Oh, amazing. Loads of roasted malt, which is the important thing for me. And then loads of coffee. Infused coffee. They've probably used their local coffee roasters to source their coffee beans from. But this beer is smelling incredible. Plum, fig, prune, chocolate, coffee, caramel. Little hint of the warmth from that alcohol, that 11.5% ABV. Toffee, biscuits. absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh! 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 Wow! Wow! That one nearly knocked me off my feet. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a beer. Wow. Feel like I need to put my eyeballs back in my head after that one. Wow. If you like your roasted malt bitterness, then just go to, if you like your coffee bitterness and your roasted malt bitterness in a beer, then just go to Vibrant Forest's website and buy this beer right away. Or if you're local to Vibrant Forest, go and buy this beer. This beer will rock your world. Wow. It's got me scratching the inside of my nose here. Or the, not the inside, that would be up there, wouldn't it? But got me scratching the sides of my nose. The amount of that was pretty full on bitterness. But I'd much prefer that to all of those terrible dessert stouts that are doing the rounds at the moment. This for me is just incredible beer. Incredible. So let's pick some flavours. Plum, fig, prune, coffee, roasted coffee, more coffee. Then you got the roasted malt bitterness coming through, the chocolate, the coffee, the caramel from the roasted malt. I'm gonna guess that they put some cacao nibs in this beer as well. They've added some cacao nibs to get that slightly kind of chocolatey flavour going on. It's incredible. It's really incredible. It's a bit like a sour beer. If you've had a Boone Creek and you have that first couple of mouthfuls and it's like, oh, that's sour. It's very much like this with a beer with a lot of roasted malt and coffee in it, where the first taste is all about kind of taking in that really raw bitterness. And then after that, you start to get kind of your palate adjusts to all of that roasted malt in the beer, and you're able then to start picking flavours and enjoying flavours, and you're able to talk about cacao nibs and a little bit of milk chocolate and a little bit of lots of coffee, caramel flavours coming through. Look at the way that head's reforming as I've just poured the beer back into the glass. I mean, or filled the can's empty now. I'm going to say right away, coming towards the end of this beer review, I'm going to say that this is, for me, the best Imperial Russian Stout I've had for probably this year. Probably 2023 so far. This is we're in the month of May, so we got 7 months to go. But so far in the month of May 2023, this is the best Russian Imperial Stout that I've had all year. This is just incredible. Look at it. Look at the way the carbonation's chasing the head up the glass. Look at that wonderful tan coloured head. Look at the jet black liquid in the glass. It's just wonderful, just completely wonderful. I'm running out of words. I'm running out of words, positive words to come up with to talk about this beer. Just go out and try it yourselves. Go out and buy it and try it. If you're a fan of roasted malt beers, by the way, If you're a fan of all of these kind of dessert stouts where they're really sweet and they taste like a Mars bar in a glass, then this is probably not for you. But if you like something a little bit more traditional, like I do, then this is right up your street. Right, Imperial Coffee Stout. Umbral Abyss is a very rich and decadent experience with a dense aroma of huge coffee, which is followed by thick malts, figs and licorice. Yes, I called it plum, fig and prune. Kind of very similar dark fruit flavours. The flavour follows suit with supremely viscous lashings of oak, charred malts and molasses joining the pantheon. Enter the abyss. I tell you what, that is just incredible. Just incredible. Absolutely love it. I'm going to rate it. No surprise to anyone. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.